Hi class, this is your instructor Megan, and I thought I would just make a quick introductory video about myself that is sort of about me outside of this classroom. So I'll try to make it quick, but I thought a good way to present this video would be to do a little tour of some of my social media assets. So I started my professional life as a journalist, as a photojournalist, and I found that I loved photography, but I really liked to tell stories in multiple formats. I liked to write, I liked to take pictures, and I liked to design that into a package so that people could experience the story in multiple ways. So I got into multimedia journalism, and for a while I worked at Sin Weekly, which used to be a weekly lifestyle publication owned by the Cincinnati Enquirer. So I used to live in Cincinnati and work at an Enquirer building. After that, I pursued a journalism degree, a master's degree from Ball State, and I earned that. And then I worked in the Journalism Workshops office. So a lot of my social media experience comes from promoting the journalism workshops. I was the assistant director for the workshops for 3 years, and I was the only full-time employee of that office. And so I basically did everything. I did all of the PR and event planning, did all of the marketing, I did all of the social media, I kept in touch with all of our leads, and did sales. So a lot of my social media experience, my networking experience, and my ability to leverage social networks comes from working with the journalism workshops, where we have a very specific audience that I have to keep tabs on through social media dashboards and have to engage with online as much as possible. It's very difficult to reach high school students if you are not a high school student. So that was a social media challenge. But I really enjoyed it, and I did that for 3 years before I joined the faculty here at Ball State. A little bit about myself outside of my professional work. I really am a big believer in volunteering. I create a lot of digital assets for nonprofits like this dog rescue, and I volunteer at the Children's Museum of Indianapolis, where I work in the Paleo Lab, and I'm very excited this semester I'll be working with 2 journalism students to create an app, a tablet app, for the Children's Museum that will promote their dinosaur exhibit. I also work in the app space. In fact, I just published an app this morning, Ball State CCIM Reports. It's a nice little interactive tablet magazine about the college, so if you are interested, you should take a look. Somebody mentioned, I think it was John mentioned that he had participated in the debate team's trip to India. That's covered here in the report. So John, you might want to check this out. Other than that, one weird little fact about me, I have a 5.5-foot iguana named Renfield. I've had him for 10 years, and he and I are in love. He is a terrible pet because he has such specific needs, and he has to stay at about 95 degrees all the time, which is very hard in the winter, but I love him. He's adorable, and he at least recognizes me. I wouldn't say that he particularly likes people, but he knows that I feed him, so we're good. Welcome to 280. If you have any questions about the course or need help with anything as you go through the semester, it is an accelerated class, so there's a lot to do every week. If you have questions or concerns, if you'd like to meet, that's my job, is to be available to help you with those, so just reach out.